So I've been seeing this debate going around on Twitter between who would win in a fight, Shikamaru with the Sharingan or Rock Lee with the Byakugan. And I gotta be honest, I'm surprised this is even a discussion because I don't think the fight would even be close. What is up, y'all? It's your man, Dad Dude, bringing you guys another video. I'm giving out subscriptions down below, so go hit that button. Also, feel free to follow me up on Twitter at DadDudeAnime. So let's break this down, and for a second, let's ignore the Sharingan and the Byakugan and talk about these two with just their regular base abilities, right? So we're talking Shikamaru versus Rock Lee. In their base abilities, I think it would actually might be a bit close of a fight, right? So we have all the things that Shikamaru does well, where he's great when it comes to strategy on the battlefield. The guy's super smart. He can plan around, he can figure out his enemies' like weak spot and all that kind of stuff. He can strategize, figure out where you're weak at and attack that area. He's good at misdirection and trickery and laying traps and all that kind of stuff. And then you have Rock Lee, who is just this dominant force when it comes to taijutsu and just like pure physical strength. Those two going at it, I think it'll be actually a very fun fight to watch because it's just very contrasting styles. Where Rock Lee is a more just straightforward attack in your face, and then you have Shikamaru, who's more of a sit, let you come to him, use some misdirection, traps, and trickery, and that kind of stuff, right? So I think that would actually be a competitive battle. It will be a really fun watch. But I still pick Rock Lee when it comes to them in their base abilities and forms. When you add in the Sharingan with Shikamaru and the Byakugan with Rock Lee, I'm picking Rock Lee, and I think it's not even close. I think Rock Lee squashes Shikamaru within 10 or 15 seconds because all the things that Shikamaru does well that may give him an advantage in a fight against someone like Rock Lee, or not even an advantage, but may help him counteract some of the things that Rock Lee may do, those all are neutralized by the Byakugan, right? So Shikamaru is good at setting traps, good at using misdirection, good at outflanking his opponent, that kind of stuff. The Byakugan takes away all of that. The Byakugan will give Rock Lee a near 360-degree field of vision. Gonna be hard to outflank him or sneak up behind him or get in his blind spot, anything like that. The Byakugan would allow Rock Lee to see chakra and see the flow of chakra. Gonna be hard to lay traps with his shadow manipulation jutsu if Rock Lee can see the flow of chakra, so he'd be able to see when Shikamaru is maybe using a jutsu or shadow manipulation jutsu to maybe get around him with a shadow or something like that. All the things that Shikamaru would try to do, I believe the Byakugan neutralizes. And so let's talk about the Sharingan with Shikamaru, okay? The Sharingan would better allow Shikamaru to read Rock Lee's movements and to predict what where he may attack. But that doesn't matter if Shikamaru just isn't capable of keeping up with Rock Lee. It doesn't matter if he knows that Rock Lee is going to come around to his left side and try to punch him in the face if he's just not fast enough to keep up with that. Doesn't matter at all. You can predict or see all these movements come. You can read these movements perfectly. But if he's just not fast enough or strong enough to do anything about it, what does it matter? Yeah, he can know that Rock Lee's going to try to kick him in the stomach or kick him on the side of his body or whatever. But if he's too weak and too slow to block that kick, what does it matter that he can read that kick coming? And so, unless we're assuming that he would have the genjutsu prowess of someone like Itachi, and then maybe he can get Rock Lee in a genjutsu, then okay, maybe. But if we're just talking him having the abilities that come with the base Sharingan, I really don't think Shikamaru has a chance whatsoever in this fight. Now, I'm gonna have all the Shikamaru fanboys being like, well, you give Shikamaru time to plan, and you give him this certain kind of terrain, and he's gonna be able to do this and do that. Well, if we're giving everybody caveats, so sure, I can give Rock Lee the caveat of, okay, let's say Rock Lee knows he's gonna go fight Shikamaru, so before he even gets to the battlefield, he just unleashes the first 3 or 4 inner gates, and he comes in a split second and squashes Shikamaru's head with just one kick. I could give him that caveat. So if we're giving these guys caveats, then I can also come up with stuff for Rock Lee where it just, again, doesn't matter. But if we're just talking these two head-up fight, let's say like, I don't know, like arena style or something like that, or like tournament style fight, Rock Lee kills Shikamaru. It's not even really close. He squashes him so quickly. And yeah, I am admittedly a Rock Lee fan, but I'm not someone who's like, Rock Lee's my favorite character in Naruto or anything like that. So I'm not like a Rock Lee fanboy. I just like his character. But just Rock Lee, I think it's just a bad matchup for someone like Shikamaru, because all the things that Shikamaru would do well, if you give Rock Lee the Byakugan, it kind of counteracts all of that. And if you give Shikamaru the Sharingan, yeah, he can again then still better be able to see Rock Lee's movements. But if he just isn't physically capable of keeping up with those movements, it doesn't matter. And so I still have Rock Lee ending that battle within 10 or 15 seconds, and it's not even close. I'm picking Rock Lee by a landslide. That's all I have for you in this one, guys. If you enjoyed this video, go hit that thumbs up, and if you are so inclined, subscribe and share. It will help me out a lot. If you didn't like the video or you disagree with any of my reasonings in this video, feel free to hit me up in the comments so we can talk about it. I respond to almost everything, and I'll see you guys in the next one.